again, we're talking about something that's an agenda. We're talking about something that's a political agenda. We're talking about something that is an agenda that has something to do not just with those particular individuals. It is part of a broad perspective
Huh.
and a broad plan, a meticulous plan to halt population growth and decrease population growth. The reason being is, and if you are a person who lives in reality, you kind of slightly might see their way. The world is growing human beings.
Uh-huh.
Is the planet growing though?
No.
Exactly.
Not at all.
That's why
So
they
that's
venturing off
but
into
that's
other
but
planets.
that's what they say. They say the
Yeah.
planet is growing, so we're using up all the
It's
natural
still
resources.
it's still
But-
unscathed terrain.
Yeah, but it's
You
all
see that?
but it's all fake.
Yeah.
It's all fake because
But at the
when you
same
look at
time,
the
you got
Amazon
people
forest, you
born.
look at Alaska, you look at all
Yeah,
these
all
different
of that.
places where there's you look at driving from goddamn California to Vegas. Look how much land is just sitting there.
That's what I was about to say. It's unscathed. It's unscathed territory.
You know?
But just like you see that, the population for this people, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people, you know what I mean, being born every day. Also, in this day and time, in the last 10, 20 years, it's been a lot of people dying too. And I'm not just talking about from street shit, but you know, you got people dying from heart attacks,
That's
strokes,
by
brain
design.
aneurysm.
That's by
You
design,
know,
man.
it's all that's
we
that's
just-
part of
because-
crowd
because-
participation,
because
population control as well.
Because of the internet and because of YouTube and things like that, people are now being made aware
Mhm.
of stuff that we have been subjected to
Mhm.
for many, many, many years. Prime example, I just learned how cereals like Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks, and all that, how they banned in so many countries,
Oh,
even
yeah.
in Europe,
Oh, yeah.
all these for what the ingredients that they pertain.
Oh,
I
yeah.
grew up on Fruit Loops.
Yeah,
though.
me too.
Now just imagine
I
if
can't
it
eat
wasn't no
none now,
YouTube,
but I
and
did.
it wasn't no Pog, and it wasn't no internet. We
Yeah.
would still be just addicted to Fruit Loops,
Yeah.
eating Fruit Loops
Apple
like it's the
Jacks,
thing to do.
all that.
You know, so this is why you have a lot of people dying, because those who did not know consumed so much stuff that was bad because we wasn't made aware of all the poisons and stuff and all the chemicals, and people didn't really pay attention to what's in the red dye, what's in the yellow dye. You know, what is this chemical that makes it preserve and be able to sit on the shelf for this long?
Yeah, well, it's definitely, you know what I'm saying,
and,
something in
and
the
a
food
different thing.
that
No, it's
got
not.
people
It's
toe
the
up.
food.
You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah,
the
for sure.
air. It's the water.
It's everything.
It's
And
everything.
all of that is a part of, in my beliefs, is all a part of, you know, population control. All of it.
I
Well,
want
if you look at
everybody
it
to
now-
read. I want everybody to search out a book called Circle of Intrigue. Everybody, Circle of Intrigue. I believe you can now find it on Amazon because Amazon puts underground books on there.
Sure does.
You know, but once upon a time before Amazon, it was hard as hell to find this. You had to go to a real underground bookstore, the type of bookstore that be having like spell books and wizard books and all
Right.
that, and find this book, Circle of Intrigue. And
You
I
got to
read,
go downtown to the last bookstore. They got it down there.
yeah, I read this book in 1991 when I was in Pelican Bay.
Huh.
You know, a brother slid it to me in Pelican Bay. You know, and at that time I was super, super, super turned up. You know, super turned up. You know, and this
Yeah, I remember I used to hear about you using the bay. I was a solid dad.
yeah, I was turned up. You know, and I'm not proud of it, but I went in and
That's what
I
we
went in
went through.
'88
Yes, indeed.
as a juvenile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With 18 months and
Yeah.
didn't end up leaving out of the jail system
Easy to
till
get in there, hard to
1993
get out.
out
Yeah.
of Pelican Bay.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? I was just in there going bananas. But when I got to Pelican Bay, it was some real brothers up there doing life.
It
And they was
always
like,
is.
youngster,
Yep.
youngster,
Yeah.
you're going to end up here with us for the rest of your
Stuck.
life, youngster.
Yeah.
You're going to end up here stuck. You need to calm down,
Yeah.
bro. Like, even the police is talking about you. They got a little nickname for you called OC, out of control. Because you was just, I was just out of control. I didn't give a about going to the hole, no
Yeah.
nothing. I was the
Yeah.
type sock the walls. I was just,
Yeah.
I was gone.
Wow.
You know, just wilding.
Mhm.
And he sent me this book, Circle of Intrigue, bro. and I had to read it because I was on lockdown. And when I started reading and started learning about the true nature of how this country was built, the true nature of things going all the way back, slavery and before slavery, you know, and the mind state of people that formed the society that we live in. You know, the society that we live in was formed by design. You know, way back in the 1700s, they had formed a design for the way 2023 is right now to this very day.
I believe it.
Okay. I remember reading in 1991 about things like a pandemic hitting. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff, the 9/11 happening. You know what I'm saying? All that different stuff
like
is
that.
read Circle of Intrigue. It will have you looking twice at even companies like Levi's.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
And how
100%.
Levi's was built making the potato sacks for slaves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how a lot of these companies was built, but the mind state they have, it lets you into the mind state of, you know, these people claim to be a type of spiritual people. They have their own religion, which is called the mystery religion. You know what I'm saying? They worship Gaia. You know what I'm saying? Which is a earth god. You know what I'm saying? They got everybody else calling Mother Nature. So just know when you're using the term Mother Nature, you're using the term of a false deity that the greats that people think is, I'm talking about beyond a Jay-Z, beyond a Oprah Winfrey. I'm talking about the real, you know what I'm saying? The real deal. You know what I'm saying?
That's
They have a design and they worship Gaia. This is why you have Earth Day. This is why you have things like Groundhog Day. They believe that the earth and the animals that preoccupy this earth are more important than the human beings that live on this earth.
Are those
earth
PETA
must-
people a part of that group?
Who?
The PETA people, the people that go around throwing paints on people's furs and
Yes,
stuff like
that's
that.
that's all part of it. Any organization that you see that's for earth preservation is really part of that group.
Part of that.
I didn't care who the it is, from Greenpeace on down. They part of that.
That's a lot of them folks.
And
that
they
get off the grid, too.
worship the earth.
Yeah.
And they believe that if all human beings were extinct, another species or type of human being would come about because they actually believe that the earth produced us in the first place, according to their science. You know? They don't have a belief in the almighty creator, even though they actually do, but they know things that most humans don't know, like how actual human beings got here, who actually created human beings. You know what I'm saying? How the Bible was actually formed and created, and all these different things that were created by design to shape society.
Right.
You know, and their agenda, again, is to preserve this planet, even if it means killing off the majority of everybody on here. Because if you think about it, when you read that book, you're going to be surprised at the number that they're trying to reach. They're trying to reach a number of 500 million people. Do you know how many people on the face of this planet?
That's a whole lot of people.
And they trying to get down to 500 million? Do you know how many billions of people that they have an agenda to wipe the out?
Gangster Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes. If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangster Chronicles, this is not your average show.